Welcome to Great Neighborhood Cooks. I'm your host, Rob Kircher. Each week I'm going to be knocking on the doors of amazing cooks who live down the street or around the corner. Who knows, maybe from your own neighborhood. For the most part, they're unsung cooks known mainly to their family and friends. Or they might be cooks from that great little hideaway restaurant that we love to discover. Either way, their relative obscurity is about to change as I bring them into the spotlight. So who will be the next discovered great neighborhood cook? Well, stay tuned to find out. We're back from the break, and now we're in fire station number 2, and my co-host Ruth Manchester. And Christian, you are the lieutenant, right?
Yes.
But you're also an amazing cook, correct?
I've been told.
And what are you going to be doing for us today?
We're going to make a butternut squash noodle lasagna.
So the first thing you're going to be doing, I see you've got some meat here. What is
I got some grass-fed beef.
Okay.
Make it a little bit healthier, and I got some sausage. So
Okay.
pound of each. I like to make the sauce really meaty.
All right. So you're going to blend that together and then put that in the frying pan?
Yeah, we're going to cook them separately. I'm going to put
you're
some
gonna cook them
spices in it.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to throw a little oil on. Olive oil, yeah. Well, Italian dish, typically you got the olive oil, and you get a little bit of flavor from olive oil too. I found if you get it right to the edge of smoking. So while this is cooking, we can let it go, and I might start setting up my vegetables to saute. So what I like to do first, start off while we're cutting all the vegetables, is cut this in half, and I'm going to sweat it down in the pan and season the olive oil. Give it another layer of flavor.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're just going to make a nice diagonal cut here. I'm going to throw that in the pan with some olive oil while we cut.
Now you keep the seeds in it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I got a couple yellow onions. We'll start. We want to dice them up nice and uniform because it's about texture too as much as it is flavor with lasagna.
Good technique, right?
I know, it's very good.
Very good technique.
Impressed.
Yeah.
Okay,
And Ruth is checking on your meat.
Okay, great.
I'm sous chefing.
Yeah, you're sous chefing.
I'm going to go ahead and cut up our red pepper. One medium-sized pepper. I had a little bit left over, so I'm just going to throw it in there. Yeah.
Now, Christian, you have a little trick when you do your garlic, right?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Well, you can either smash it if you have a couple cloves, but if you're doing quite a few, if you just throw them in a small pot, or as you said, maybe a mason jar.
Something like that, yeah.
Throw them in here, give them a good shake. Tends to loosen up a little bit.
We could dance to this, Rob.
You could dance to that. I'm such a great dancer. It's amazing.
Is that right?
No, it's not right.
Generally, I do it a little bit harder, but let's see what we got here.
Yeah, they do. They do come out, don't they? Yeah. Yeah. So like you say, it's all about flavors and it's all about layers, right?
Sure. Yeah, this is kind of the second step. The meat would be the first. So once we get this all sauteed up, we'll start mixing that meat in.
Ruth is already busy working on the meat here.
I'm going to go ahead and throw these in.
Sure.
So like I said before, I like to season as I go. So with this, I'm going to season a little bit again, just like we did with the ground beef. So I'm going to let the garlic hang out on top for a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
And do some salt again.
Measures by eye, don't they?
I think so.
Always.
All right. Okay. So we're going to drain this. Okay, all those little bits of flavor are going to go really well with the cooking wine that we have. So we're going to bring this back over. Keep it over high heat. And
Okay.
just a little cooking wine. Get that nice and hot.
Well, sure.
A nice way to clean the pan, too.
It is, yeah.
Nobody has to scrub.
Nobody has a scrub.
So we'll let that alcohol all get out of there.
Yeah.
This one's looking very close too. You can see all those little bits of brown
Nice
flavor.
caramelized pieces there.
That
really
tastes amazing.
Yeah, really gives you some good flavors there. So we'll go ahead and put that
Yeah,
in the sink
okay.
as well.
Yep.
All right, and this one has lots of flavor sticking to it. So we're gonna get some good flavor out of that. And a little flambe.
There, that's always
The
good.
beauty shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've
Tomato
got
paste, right?
12 ounces of tomato paste. I'm gonna just go ahead and get that in here. And some of the cans too, if you just cut the bottom out as well, all you have to do is just
Shove
push
it through,
it.
yeah. Waste not, want none, right, Christian?
Yep.
Get it all out.
Got it all in there. We can go ahead and shut these off. I'm gonna go ahead and put our juices in little brown bits in here.
Ooh,
You see we get a pretty clean
wow.
pan. This was the ground beef.
Yeah.
Yep.
You see all that, that's good stuff there.
And the pot washer's really happy.
Yeah.
This is very happy. Delighted.
We'll get our sausage here.
I can tell already this is going to be amazing.
All right.
Good bolognese is worth its weight in gold.
I don't think there's anything better. I love bolognese sauce.
So we have a nice base of flavor here.
Yep.
If you want to see, this is just really
Yeah.
where it gets you in the back. Mix that in.
Put that in.
All right.
Here, I can help you. Thank you.
Great, thank you.
I understand lasagna is always better the second day, but
Always.
I doubt if it's ever enough left over.
No, there's never
Not
any
in the
left
front row,
over
any,
here.
I don't
right?
think so. And we have a table of about, I don't know, 10 guys over there.
Yep.
So I'm gonna season this again, maybe with some Italian.
There we go. Yeah.
Like I said, I go with
you
easy
taste
with.
it at any point?
I will. I want to hold off on salt for now.
Okay.
Because that's one of those ones that you can really mess up if you put too much in.
So Christian, I love the way you cut up the squash here. It's really beautiful.
Thank you.
Amazing. So now you're going to assemble it, right?
Yes.
Okay. What's the first thing you're going to do?
We have some sauce that goes down. We're going to put some butternut squash on.
Mm-hmm.
Going to layer it with a little bit of ricotta and mozzarella, which are already made up. That's
Okay.
16 ounces of ricotta, 1 egg, about a cup of mozzarella, and some of the locatelli parmesan. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
really great stuff. I don't put any salt in because there is a lot of salt
Plenty
content
of salt in that. Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
so-
Well, let's see how you do it. Go
all
ahead.
right. Usually put a couple ladles, and then we use this pan as well because if we use, say, a glass pan, it'll sit and soak, and it might make it to the next shift before it gets washed.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll
Okay.
just throw these out. Makes it a lot
So
easier.
just a thin layer, right?
Yeah. Want to cover
Doesn't
every
that
little
sauce
spot.
look beautiful?
Oh, it does. It looks fabulous. And it smells amazing. Love it.
Okay, and then we're just going to layer these. We don't have to overlap.
I know Ruth is dying to help you here a little bit.
Wait to
Great.
get my hands in
She
here.
loves to get her hands in it.
Now we just want to layer it with a little bit of the ricotta mixture.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard some people say they like bechamel.
So you just dab it,
Yeah.
right?
I like the ricotta and mozzarella myself.
Again, it's layers, layers, layers,
Layers,
and
yeah.
flavor, right?
Yep. You just want to cover it up. So about a handful. You just want to cover everything with a thin layer again.
Beautiful.
Cheesier the better, I say.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, and then I'm going to put a little sauce over that.
Okay.
Okay.
This is our next layer. So rinse, repeat, keep doing it. Every once in a while I might throw some Parmesan in there, or if you
Yeah.
have some fresh basil, even
Yeah.
some spinach.
So you'll serve a dish of this on the side that they can
Yes,
add,
yeah,
add
absolutely.
to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like salt.
idea.
You can,
Yep.
you don't want to put too much in because you can't take it out. So you don't want to smother your lasagna. And then we'll just cover it in a nice layer of
More
mozzarella.
Yeah.
You can go really liberal on this.
And you're gonna add a little
Sure.
pecorino to this?
Oh, yeah.
The coup de cas, right?
Yeah.
And we'll have a lot of this on the side as well with some red pepper, cracked red pepper.
Oh, yeah.
I love red pepper.
Oh, yeah.
And that's it. We're going to
And
put
And
that
in the
in.
oven we go, huh?
Yep.
All right.
350,
Okay.
about 30 minutes or so.
Okay, cool. Look at this, huh, Ruth?
Oh,
Wow.
gosh, that's
Great.
beautiful. Don't
Look
drop
at
it.
that.
Nope,
Oh,
that
it
would be
looks
a
heavy.
shame.
I'll get that oven door.
Well, the corner pieces are the best.
Oh, good job. Look at that. Wow.
Very professional.
Yes, very professional. So Christian, this is the moment of truth. We're going to check this out, and if she likes it, we're good. Okay.
All right.
So let's everybody dive in, take a little piece.
Come on now, if you
hop in
don't
there.
try it, I'm not eating
All right.
it.
1, 2, 3.
Really good.
I love it.
The noodles
Good
are
job.
cooked just right. The cheese is beautiful and creamy.
Folks, you want to go to my website, which is www.greatneighborhoodcooks.com, to learn more about Fire Station number 1, Fire Station 2. You can be able to see some of the backstory photographs that we took.
That's right.
And also we'd like you to go and review us.
That's right. These boys deserve a fabulous review.
Absolutely. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.